Hey everybody, it's Chonta Flowers, and today is day 31 of the 90-day challenge. And it is after midnight. I am tired. I know you get a lot of those messages from me because I make my videos at night a lot of the times. But anyway, today I wanted to talk to you guys about change. Today was a really hard day for my husband and I as we were at church. Our pastor resigned from being the pastor today. And we found out that, he's moving away with his family and he's just doing something else that God has called him to do. But for us, we're just getting here. And for me, in August, we just started attending that church in September. So it hasn't been that long. But in that time, it's almost been a year. We've really gotten, to know that pastor and his style and the way things were ran. And we just knew that we were going to grow with this church and with this pastor. And so today we realized that what we thought and what we planned isn't exactly what's going to happen. Long story short, we are not leaving that church. We will be there. That is the house that we have been called to. We feel that strongly that God has placed us there, and we are going to deal with the changes that come, and we are going to flourish in those changes. But they are changes. And so he said something that was very profound today, and he was saying that times change and things change and people change, but God never changes. And that is just so very true. God doesn't change. God's loves remain the same, and God always has us, and he always has a better plan for us. And so just thinking about that and reflecting upon that, about how we think something is supposed to go a certain way, and we plan for it that way. And even in our mind, sometimes that's how we see it. And when we get that monkey wrench, or it doesn't quite go that way, or we get to go left instead of right, it just is really crazy. It's just like turmoil and chaos. And how do you find calm and peace in a world full of chaos? And that's just basically looking to the Father. I don't know what your faith is, but we are of the Christian faith, and we look to God. We look to God for that peace and for that solace. And today just let me know that things just aren't always the same, and that there are changes, and you have to roll with the changes because they happen. And gosh, the light is just on my forehead. Do you see it? But anyway, you got to roll with the changes. You got to roll with the punches. So is life, the life that we have here. God didn't promise us that there wouldn't be changes. He just promised us that he would be with us through the changes. So as we deal with changes and things that are happening in our lives, and we go through different seasons and different phases, we just have to remain trusting. Trusting that we are being led in the right direction, especially if we're being obedient. Be obedient to the call that you feel. Go that way, and you just got to trust it. And just roll with the punches, because change happens. And a lot of times change also equals growth. So there will be another season in my spiritual life with the new head of the flock. Of course, it's not Jesus, but with our pastor. So that will be interesting to see how this plays out. It'll be a big personal growth thing for my husband and I. So anyway, that's just what I want to talk to you guys about change, about the metamorphosis that happens, and that how you need to be prepared for it, understand it, that it's going to happen, and to welcome it and to go with it. I love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.